Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some NFL news. I haven't covered any in probably like a week or maybe even longer, so we're going to get just straight into it here. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is here, per a report from The Athletic about Daniel Jones. So it says, per a report here, hashtag Giants quarterback Daniel Jones reportedly asked for $47 million per year during contract negotiations with the team, which I think is wild, personally, in my opinion. And this is my first NFL news video in like 7 days. But Jones ultimately signed for $40 million per year. So he reportedly was asking for more than $40 million. He reportedly was asking for $47 million per year during negotiations, but he ultimately settled for $40 million per year. I mean, I can't be mad at him. He leveraged the hell out of the Giants, but we all know this contract isn't going to age well at all. I guess ask for as much as you think they'll pay. 40 still seems high, though. I mean, it's a high risk, but it's good for him. But you got a mid quarterback asking for $47 million per year. That's wild. But you push for as much as you can because you never know. So you can't blame Daniel Jones. The Giants just shouldn't have gave him that much money. It's just $47 million for a mid quarterback. Daniel Jones is not that good. Giants management, ugh. So an update here, a NFC executive says that Panthers quarterback Michael Young is a mental savant, according to Jay Fowler, ESPN. So, in case you don't know what that means, it basically means he's a genius. He's got a great personality, basically. It means his feel for the game and processing ability seem elite for, how young he is. And he's a rookie. And basically he knows football. Just to sum it up. But yeah, Bryce Young's going to have a really good rookie season, I think. I really do. I really think he's going to have a good rookie season. But Paul Feinbaum, he says that all the layouts on ESPN made Friday the, quote, worst day in 10 years for him. Quote, it was, to say the least, a terrible day at ESPN. It was the worst day in my 10 years at ESPN. I can't explain Bob Iger's thinking. I think you have to trust his track record, but if it doesn't really excuse the state of mind that a lot of us, if not all of us, were in. Maybe they could have fired Paul Feinbaum instead of David Polk, or they should have fired Desmond Howard. Like, I don't normally call for people's jobs, but Desmond Howard's literally useless on College Game Day. But I guess that's the only way he can afford McAfee. And maybe bring in Shannon Sharp. I don't know why Paul complains though. He's never gonna get fired. So we have an update here. Former longtime Commanders starting center Chase Rollier has announced his retirement at age 29. He played in 69 career games. Nice. Unfortunately, he had to retire at 29 due to injuries. Hopefully he'll enjoy retirement. 69 career games, nice, but retirement, not nice. But happy retirement. I hate when injuries ruin careers. Really underrated center. I feel like top 10 when he's healthy, but best of luck on retirement. So we have another update here. Bears GM Ryan Poles admits to sleeping in his office, adding it's not good for health. So, are you telling me here Ryan Poles is sleeping on the job? Like, he's literally sleeping on the job. So that explains a lot. Oh, all the memes this will lead to, oh boy. A good GMs don't fall asleep in their fucking office. Dude sleeps in his office to go 3-14. Or maybe he's just trying to get a laugh out of this. I don't know. So we have an update here. Another update. ESPN. They've made another firing. They've let go of longtime college football reporter Gene Wojciechowski. Who? After over 25 years in the company. So we have a Woj bomb. Not the NBA reporter. The college football reporter. ESPN's just terrible now. I don't blame Pat McAfee for letting all these people go. It's just ESPN's stupid. But I guess ESPN wants to get rid of all their on-air personalities. And this network just sucks. Update Bills QB Josh Allen says the media blew Stefon Diggs' situation out of proportion. He says, quote, "I love him, that's my guy," he said. "The media's blown this so far out of proportion. We are in minicamp. We're not playing a game for 4 months. He doesn't show up one day, he's still there. Coach asked him to go home there and talk to their trainer. There's awesome things they're still talking about. Let it go. There's no reason to continue talking about it." Basically, remember that frustration and that game against the Bengals in the playoffs? I don't know, media felt like blow that out of proportion. But maybe there is something there. Because Josh Allen said the media blew it out of proportion, but Sean McDermott said he's very concerned. So maybe somebody has to be lying. Update. Eagles wide receiver Devon Allen, who's signed by the Eagles, claims he's definitely the fastest player in the NFL and acknowledged Cheetah, which is Tyreek Hill, and DK Metcalf, but said he's faster than both. I don't think he's the fastest player in the league. I doubt there's any receiver faster than Tyreek Hill. Come on. So, update. Ex-NFL QB Mike Vick says Chiefs Andy Reid might be the greatest coach of all time over Patriots Bill Belichick. And Vick noted a number of factors, including Reid's success with multiple quarterbacks unlike Bill Belichick. And I know parents say, "Oh, how many rings does Andy Reid have without Mahomes?" Not sure if that's a logical point to make. I know Chiefs have one of the best tight ends ever, a generational quarterback. But, I mean, Bill Belichick hasn't been able to win without Tom Brady. That's kind of telling that Tom Brady might have made his career. And that's kind of not a crazy take. Because, look, I get he has Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, and Kelsey. And they had Tyreek Hill before. But he's definitely a better head coach. He might be a better head coach than Belichick, because Reid, no matter what, no matter who his quarterback was, he was able to win. And Belichick has 7 losing seasons in 10 years without the greatest QB of all time, with only 1 wild card win, playoff win. So I don't think this is a hot take. And I know he's had McNabb, Vick, Alex Smith, and Mahomes with good weapons, but so this isn't a crazy take. Foster Moreau, after he's in full remission from Hodgkin lymphoma after he announced he had cancer, so fortunately he's in remission and soon he'll be cancer free. So that's some good news. Hopefully he'll stay healthy and good luck going forward. So, per your report here, Netflix is set to secure a $50 million 10-episode docu-series on Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. Oh boy. Oh boy. 10 episodes on how to be mid. Oh boy, I can't wait to watch this one about my owner Jerry Jones. I ain't watching that shit, man. Why? Is this all he cares about? His docu-series and not winning? So, per your report here, the NFL privately blamed the Eagles and Chiefs players for all the sleeping in the Super Bowl, per Matt Florio. A source told Florio that the league communicated to the owners that the reason all the sleeping happened is because the players were wearing the wrong cleats. The field must have not wasn't good conditions, but the NFL won't admit that themselves. The Eagles players actually changed their cleats during the game, so this feels like a basically a poor excuse by the NFL, saying, they were wearing the wrong cleats. And Eagles defensive end Brandon Graham recently said that the Chiefs were blessed by the field conditions. I mean, both teams play on bad field conditions. I mean, it kind of neutralized the best position group in that game, the Eagles' pass rush. But the field was just bad. You can't ignore this field had terrible conditions during the game. The NFL is so sketchy. It's strange the NFL to shift the blame at the players for what happened in the Super Bowl. It's crazy. So, 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy announced his engagement to a volleyball star, Jenna Brandt. And Purdy and Brandt have been dating each other since college, so now they're officially married. So we have an update here. More than half of the contract that the Patriots gave wide receiver Devontae Parker is, quote, tied to incentives, per Mike Reese. Additionally, quote, there isn't a whole total of guaranteed money on the new deal. So he got a 3-year, $33 million deal, re-signed with the Patriots. So, seems like it really was a move to free up cap space, basically. So it makes way more sense now why he got 3 years, $33 million. It was basically tied to incentives on the contract. So update, Antonio Brown, he tweeted that he's joining a partnership with ESPN. Take it with a grain of salt for obvious reasons. There's no shot. That's all ESPN. If that's all ESPN can afford right now, yeah, no. I don't think ESPN wants him. So he would be trouble. So, per your report here, Titans running back Hassan Haskins and his girlfriend have been arrested in jail for domestic violence exchange. Haskins reportedly strangled her after she liked another man's Instagram photo. In a subsequent argument over their breakup, Haskins reportedly kicked through a door in their home and cocked a handgun and stated, "I hope you would," as she threatened to slash his tires after ripping a $5,000 chain from his neck. Haskins was charged with aggravated assault by strangulation. The girlfriend, Micaiah Green, was also jailed during the second argument over their breakup. Haskins also was a 4th-round pick in 2022. Man, that's crazy. A 4th-round pick and running back. Well, that's just freaking wild. All because she liked another man's Instagram photo. He tried to choke the life out of her over an Instagram photo. Over Instagram Live. We need serious help. Getting that mad about an Instagram pic being liked is wild. But obviously, he was released after posting a $10,000 bond. No wonder if his girlfriend was released. Luckily, not the only time he'll be released this week. I think she's been released. I think the jail website said. But isn't strangulation a felony? So that just shows you athlete privilege. That's wild, though. Like, why would you do that if somebody liked the Instagram photo? Yeah, he needs help. ESPN is letting go of Matt Hasselbeck, Todd McShay. From TV, they're letting go of David Pollock, Susie Colbert, Steve Young, bunch of people from ESPN. They either covered college football, or NFL. And this sucks they let go of Susie Colbert. Such an L. that's all ESPN's taken recently. Really all the NFL I have to talk about here, so until next time, have a lot. Peace.